Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Atlanta, Georgia, it's showtime. The lights are bright, the crowd is roaring, and the anticipation inside the arena is electric. Tonight is not just another fight night. Tonight is a collision of two completely different worlds. First, let's introduce the challenger. Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with yellow and silver trim, representing Baltimore and his adopted home of Atlanta, Georgia. He weighed in at 139 3/4 pounds and enters the ring with a sensational professional record of 24 wins, 0 losses, with 23 knockouts. He is already a two-division world champion, and tonight, he's chasing history, a chance to capture a title in a third division. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the hard-hitting, undefeated WBA super featherweight and WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. The crowd erupts with applause as Tank makes his way toward the ring, calm and focused. This is familiar territory for him. Big fights, bright lights, knockout moments. But tonight, he faces a very different opponent. To everyone watching around the world, including those joining us in Texas and streaming live on Netflix, are you ready to make history? Let's meet the next fighter. Fighting out of the blue corner in silver and chrome trunks, standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 227.2 pounds. He brings a professional record of 10 victories and 1 defeat, with 7 wins by knockout. Originally from Dorado, Puerto Rico, now fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, he is one of the most recognizable figures in modern combat sports. A boxer, entrepreneur, promoter, content creator, and the self-proclaimed problem child of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Paul. Music blasts through the arena as Jake walks toward the ring with confidence. Cameras flash. Fans shout from every direction. Because this fight isn't just about boxing. It's about fame versus legacy. It's about skill versus size. And it's about proving who truly belongs on the biggest stage. The bell rings. Immediately, Jake Paul begins measuring the distance, extending his jab and testing Tank's reactions. Across the ring, Davis stays patient. He slides to the side, reading every movement like a chess player calculating his next move. Then suddenly, sharp punches from Davis. Quick, precise shots land clean. The crowd explodes with excitement. Jake responds with an overhand right, showing he's not just here to survive. He's here to fight. More than 16,500 fans are now on their feet as the action intensifies. Tank targets the body with a crushing right hand. Jake fires back again. The tension inside the arena is unreal. But suddenly, everything changes. A devastating sequence lands. The referee steps in. The fight is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by technical knockout, still undefeated and now a 3-division world champion, the new WBA super lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. The boxing world explodes with reaction. But the real story of this fight goes far beyond a single knockout. This matchup between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis represents a new era of boxing. On one side stands Jake Paul, the YouTube superstar who shocked the sports world by transforming himself into a legitimate boxing attraction. On the other side stands Tank Davis, one of the most feared knockout artists in the sport. This wasn't just another fight. It was a collision of audiences, styles, and reputations. Jake Paul entered boxing surrounded by skepticism. Critics dismissed him as a celebrity chasing attention. But fight by fight, Jake proved he wasn't just playing around. From knocking out Tyron Woodley to defeating Anderson Silva, he showed real dedication and power inside the ring. He built a fan base large enough to fill arenas around the world. But tonight was different. Tonight, he faced a fighter with elite experience and devastating power. Because Gervonta Davis is a different kind of opponent. Tank is known for his explosive knockouts. A 3-division champion, he carries fight-ending power in both hands. Every time he steps into the ring, fans expect violence. His punches are fast, precise, and often impossible to see coming. Opponents make one mistake, and the fight is over. That's what makes him one of the most feared fighters in boxing today. Still, the matchup created endless debate. Jake had clear advantages. He was taller. He had a longer reach. And his natural weight class was significantly heavier. One clean right hand from a fighter that size could end anyone's night. But boxing history teaches one powerful lesson. Skill beats size when timing is perfect. And Tank Davis has built his career on perfect timing. The build-up to this fight was intense. Press conferences turned chaotic. Jake Paul trash-talked confidently, promising to shock the world. Tank Davis simply smiled. But behind that calm smile was a dangerous message. When the bell rings, words mean nothing. Fans flooded social media with predictions. Some believed Jake's size would overwhelm the smaller champion. Others believed Tank's experience and technique would end the fight quickly. Meanwhile, both fighters prepared through brutal training camps. Jake worked tirelessly on conditioning, defense, and distance control. Heavy bag sessions stretched past midnight. Elite sparring partners tested his endurance. Across the country, Tank sharpened his counters like a sniper preparing for the perfect shot. Watching film, studying habits, waiting for mistakes. Because in boxing, one mistake can be fatal. Tank's strategy was simple. Patience. Set traps. Let Jake feel comfortable. Then unleash a punch powerful enough to end the fight instantly. Jake's strategy was different. Use his size. Control distance with the jab. And fire powerful right hands from the outside. Because if Jake landed clean, history could change forever. By fight night, the arena was shaking. Fans screamed. Cameras flashed. The atmosphere felt electric. On one side stood a social media superstar